Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Dumari. My name is Joyce Strong, and this is Confident Women Consortium. I wanted to just tell you a little bit about the container of the Confident Women Consortium. It's just a way for me to bring people together. I originally founded it as a little bit selfishly to help me build confidence. I wanted to build a tribe and provide a place for other people to build a tribe so that we around the kind of people we want to be around that would influence us. We're the sum of the 5 people we hang around with. So if you want something, you're going to really look for the person you want to be like or grow into, or some traits that you like, and spend time with them however you can. So that was why I did this for myself. For clients, people I see I'm a nurse and a coach myself, and I have a lot of clients who I could see this, and they'd come to me for nutrition or weight loss or some kind of life change, and it was really more about their confidence. Maybe they needed to change jobs, get divorced, improve communication, believe in themselves, to start a business or something else. So that's really why I founded this. So it's come, have a dinner, hear a speaker, make a friend. If you want to come back, come back. So there was nothing to join or anything like that, and nothing asked of you other than enjoy yourself and tell other people. So Dumari is here to talk to us about how to build the life you love after divorce or breakup. I think it goes far beyond that. And you are a transformational coach, is that?
That is correct.
How you call yourself.
Yes.
I'm now a master transformative coach, but similar kind of thing, but we all have our own energy and special sauce and special focus where we really love to work, and that's why I really needed Dumari in my life. So thank you for coming tonight.
Oh, thank you so much. Joyce, this is an honor for me to be here and to be here with all of you. Thank you. And thank you guys for taking time out of your busy days to be here and say yes to yourself, because this is really a gift that you're giving yourself being here. And it's actually not by coincidence that you're here. If you can open your mind to the possibility that you actually are here for a reason and that you were guided here, because there might be something here that is going to make a difference in your life. It might be an aha. It might be even the solution that you've been praying for. Who knows? But as you hear me talking, I invite you to think, is that why I came here? Oh, maybe that's why I came here. And write it down, right? So who here has gone through either a divorce or a heartbreak? Okay, and who here, when they think about their future, is not sure what's going to happen in their future, and they may be worried about their career, their finances, what's going to happen? Okay, and who here, regardless of anything that has happened to you in the past, any disappointments, any pain, any heartbreak, wants to step into the best life yet? Yes. Awesome. Okay, so you are in the right place, and I'm in the right place, because that's what we're going to talk about today. So I am Dumaris and Angelo, and I coach men and women to bounce back from divorce or heartbreak in the most empowering way, so that they can create a new life that they absolutely love with confidence, knowing what's ahead of them, with clarity, which makes them believe in themselves, with excitement. Imagine waking up in the morning excited for your day, and knowing that you're supported by the universe in every way, that you don't have to worry about anything because the universe has your back. That's what I do, and that's why I'm here tonight, to share with you my amazing journey and some very powerful tips that you can take home with you and start implementing right away. All right? I have gone through a major transformation myself. And that transformation actually happened started when, after being married for over 16 years, the biggest disappointment in my life came to me. And I lost my family, I lost my dreams, my hopes, even my sense of identity when my marriage fell apart. And it was really the hardest time in my life. And yet, thanks to that big disappointment in my life, I was actually able to turn my life around and turn the darkest time into the brightest. And make my life be the most amazing, incredible, fulfilling life. And it was thanks to that big disappointment, that big challenge that I experienced. Anybody can relate to that? Okay. It was because of my divorce that I actually went into an amazing journey of healing, of self-discovery, falling in love with myself, and empowering myself in ways that I would have not been able to if I had not gone through that incredible challenge. And I actually wrote about my journey in my book, The Gift of Divorce, a journey of empowerment through self-love. And I'm very excited that it actually became a #1 Amazon bestseller last summer. And thank you. And I'm excited because that means that this message of empowerment and self-love can reach more people. So now that's what I do. I help people who have gone through an incredible challenge like a divorce or a heartbreak see that it's actually a gift, and how they can transform their life to be even better than it was before. So today, I'm gonna first start with sharing with you the biggest lesson I learned from my divorce. And then I'm gonna share with you the 3 keys to create a life that you absolutely love after divorce or heartbreak, supported by the universe in every way. So you're gonna be leaving here with some really hot tips and something that you can implement in your life right away. And then if you wanna take it further and go deeper, I'm gonna share with you how you can do that as well. That sound okay? Excellent. All right, so the biggest lesson I learned from my divorce, it was actually that it was a gift. And even though it did not feel like that at the time, it actually felt like a curse. It felt like, why is this happening to me? It felt so painful. It was actually, now in hindsight, the biggest blessing I have received. And I don't mean to minimize the pain that you have gone through, because I understand that pain. I'm here to offer you a new perspective so that you can actually start seeing how, if this is true, how it could actually be a gift for me. And as I speak tonight, I would like you to think about the possibility of, wow, this challenge that I just went through, this heartbreak, it could be a gift. Why? How so? And from my experience and what I have seen many people who have gone through a divorce too, including my clients, divorce and heartbreak gives you very unique possibilities for you, opportunities. First one is that it can free yourself from limitations and emotional attachments. You know, feeling like your happiness depends on somebody else. That emotional attachment. Also, it gives you an opportunity to reconnect and fall in love with yourself, with your true self. Third, it gives you an opportunity to empower yourself in ways that otherwise you would not have. Like, I didn't know how to take care of my finances, like my husband used to take care of that. But now I have been empowered to take care of the finances. I can even change a light bulb now. I know how to use a drill. And then you also have an opportunity to reinvent yourself in a way that you choose. It's like a blank slate. What do you want? What do you choose? And unless we go through a time where our whole world falls apart, we usually don't think about, reinventing myself in the way I want it to be. So divorce or breakup gives you these unique opportunities. So I know this because I've lived through it. And this is what I'm going to talk about tonight. These 4 ways that you can receive the gift that your challenge is giving you. So just to tell you a little bit about myself and my story so that you know that I know what I'm talking about. And also, I feel like it will help you see that if I did it, you can do it too. And there will be areas that you will relate to my experience. So just 4 years ago, this is what my life looked like. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I loved being a mom. My kids were the light of my life. I loved driving them everywhere and just taking care of the house and just being there for them. And also my husband, I felt like they were my life purpose. My life purpose was to be a mom and a wife. And then I actually felt fortunate because during that time, we lived in a beautiful home, my kids were happy, and I also felt blessed because during that time, I could focus on one of my passions, which is connecting with the spiritual world. Some people call them angels, guides, your soul, your higher self. So that was my passion. Wow, you can really communicate with that other side and get guidance and clarity and healing. So I just took so many courses and trainings. I became an angel therapy practitioner. I became a hypnotherapist that would help you connect with your soul to get guidance and answers. I learned about manifesting, and you've heard about the law of attraction. Yeah, so how your thoughts create your reality. Oh my gosh, that was just so exciting to me. And then healing work. How can we heal our emotions and relationships? So during almost 2 decades, I just immersed myself in those areas. Little did I know that those tools were going to save my life a little later. But then on the inside, when I checked in with myself, I felt like there was something missing. And I was really not happy in my marriage. But I felt, I'm a positive person. I'm just going to focus on what's working. Just like Abraham Hicks says, if you have heard of Abraham Hicks, focus on what's working. Focus on the positive. I'm like, okay, yeah, positive on what's working. But what that happened was I didn't even look at the part of me that was sad. I didn't look at the part of me that was crying for more. I suppressed it. I denied it. And I actually started losing myself in my marriage. I lost the sense of identity because it was all about my husband and my kids. I didn't even know what I really wanted, except that little Dumari inside was a little sad. And she had big dreams too. She wanted to speak on stages. She wanted to make a big impact in people's lives with all this stuff that she had been learning all these years. So I remember 4 years ago, it was the beginning of the year, January, and I had my New Year's goals, resolutions, workbook. And I was saying, dear universe, God, angels, anybody who's listening, this is what I want. And I started really writing what my heart really desired. And I felt like I was on a roll, like, okay, this is my year. Everything's gonna be awesome. Little did I know that in the next few months, my whole world was gonna come crashing down. Because my marriage just was not working. Things got worse and worse and worse. I felt like I lost my best friend. I loved the father of my children. The fears of what's going to happen. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to my kids? Oh my gosh, a divorce? Like, what? It's like, no, I'm supposed to be married the rest of my life. Can I make it on my own? How am I going to make money? It's all these fears, paralyzing fears. Who am I if I'm not a mother? Who am I if I'm not a wife? So then my spiritual support team came to my rescue. So that's what I call my angels, guides, my soul. And they started guiding me day by day through the pain, through the hurt, helping me remember those tools that I had gathered so that I could heal my heart. And they said, Dumari, you need to start falling in love with yourself, getting to know who you really are. And there were times that I just cried and cried. And I remember one morning, it was like 10 a.m. in the morning around Christmas time, and I was still in bed. Now, that's very unusual for me because I usually wake up early, but I had been crying the whole night. I remember a huge pile of wet tissues next to my bed. And I just wanted some relief. It's like, please, I just need to feel better. Please help me. And I heard this voice that I recognized as my team, upstairs team. And the voice said to me, your husband's soul is giving you a gift. Love is the answer. And the answer is within you. You are the source of the love you seek. Nobody else is. And your brave journey will help others who feel lost and abandoned in the future. Like, wow. I really heard that. And that started my journey of transformation to healing, self-discovery, loving myself more. I thought I loved myself, but I was not even close. And I started empowering myself, learning what it was like to set boundaries, learning what it was like to speak up. Instead of freezing and not knowing what to say, I started giving myself a voice. So I went from feeling lost, like a victim, overwhelmed, to empowering myself, loving myself, and actually seeing the life of my dreams unfold before me. So remember that those goals that I had written down, this is what I want in my life? My team later told me, Dumari, those dreams that you had were too big for the small container that they were in. Your relationship could not hold those bigger dreams. So your divorce was actually a catalyst for you to step into your greatest life. everything had to crumble down so that you could rebuild yourself in alignment with your bigger dream and your soul's calling, why your soul came here. So fast forward to now, and oh my God, you see this big smile on my face? Yeah, my greatest life is unfolding. Those fears that I had, I worked through them. And oh my gosh, it's like I'm surrounded by people who love me, who support me. I know that I am so loved. But first I had to love myself. And now the whole universe reflects back to me that love. My kids, I was so afraid that the divorce would damage them. They're thriving. They're even better now than they were before. And my relationship with my kids, it's so much better. It's like they respect me now. Before, their mom was lost, but now they know a mom that's empowered. What a gift have I given them? All the financial pressures that I had, over $80,000 in debt, is taken care of. I'm debt-free. I live in a beautiful home, just the perfect size, the perfect location. I found my passion. I love to dance. I had stopped dancing for 20 years. And now you cannot stop me from dancing. I'm just happy. I'm so happy now. And that's the difference. And I'm doing the work I love. So I'm telling you this to let you know that it's possible. And that this challenge that you have gone through is actually a gift. And your soul is calling you to so much more. That you can be happy and fulfilled. And all those fears and troubles, they can be in the past. And I'm going to show you how you can do that, okay? Yay! That's what I'm going to tell you next. How I did this with the 3 key steps that you can implement so that you can create your greatest life that you absolutely love, knowing that the universe has your back. All right? Okay. Ready for the 3 steps? All right, so the first one is vision, a compelling vision coming from within you, from your soul, from your heart. And I'm going to go into detail about each one of these. So first, vision. Number 2, clear any blocks that are in between where you are right now and that vision. So clear the blocks to that vision. And 3, align yourself with that vision. Transform into that vision with the universe support. So I'm going to share with you what I mean. And missing any of these keys are the top mistakes that people make in getting to live a life that they love. Okay. Number 1, vision. I love vision. And this is actually, my spiritual team would always say to me, Dumari, what do you want? What do you really want? As I was going through that journey, I would be like maybe complaining or just talking to them. And they would say, Dumari, what do you want? And they invited me to connect with my heart and ask myself, what do I really, really want? If I could have anything, if I had a magic wand and anything was possible, that is what my heart is calling me to do. So that's what your heart is calling you to do, what your soul is calling you to do. And vision is so important because that's your destination. And you need to know where you're going in order to get there, right? If you get in your car and you don't know that you want to go to California, you may very well be heading to Florida, right? So you need to put California on that destination on your GPS. And there's many shiny objects in the world. So unless you keep reminding yourself that you're going to California, you're going to take some big reroutes, right? And when life throws you those challenges, it's important to remember your vision, your destination. And it's very important that this vision comes from within, from your soul, from your heart. Because we have so many other voices in our heads, from society, from our parents, from religion, from magazines, TV, with the shoulds. Your life, be successful. This is what success looks like. Well, what if you go for that and you get there, you're like, why am I feeling empty? Why am I not happy? Because that vision didn't come from your heart, from within you. Does this make sense? Okay, so this is going to be an interactive talk. So let's get to work. You have a piece of paper with you. I'm going to give you a glimpse of what it's like to start connecting with your heart to get a preview of that vision. Okay? So, take a deep breath. Good. And your next breath, you're going to breathe into your heart. And as you keep breathing, imagine that your heart is getting bigger and brighter, bigger and brighter. And your soul, that part of you that is who you really are, is going to communicate with you through your heart, through your senses. So whatever comes to you, know that this is your soul talking to you through your heart. And ask your soul, your heart, what do I really, really want? And you can choose an area in your life that it's important to you. So after you choose this area, it can be any area, there's no right or wrong, just pick one. Ask yourself, what do I really, really want in this area? And the first thing that comes to you, just write it down. It could be a feeling, it could be a vision. So know that this is your heart talking to you to start giving you a glimpse of your higher vision, your soul's vision. It can be even peace, it can be love, it can be joy, or you may get a vision of what it looks like. And also know that if for some reason nothing comes to you right now, it's okay, because you have asked. And then when you least expect it, it's going to come. You may be doing the dishes, taking a shower, and then you get that glimpse. Okay? All right. Anybody wants to share just something that they got for their vision? Whatever it is. Yes?
Mine was peace.
Peace. Peace. Yes. Your soul is calling you to peace. Anybody else? Yes, Joyce.
Strangely, this
Yeah?
kind of gave me chills because you predicted this, but this week I've been practicing asking for
closer.
help. I've
Yes.
been practicing asking for help, and I asked somebody to send me somebody who could talk to me for 15 minutes to help me figure out what I want.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Wow.
I'll show you the post. I'm not.
That is awesome. Okay. That's a perfect example of ask and you shall receive.
This is freaky.
It is beautiful. What a gift. Yay. Wow. Okay, that's fantastic. Love it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, everyone. So we're going to move on because I have so much more to offer. How are we doing with time?
And I think we're close to about 5 of 8.
Okay, so I want to warp time. Okay.
We have room till 8:30.
Okay, so we're warping time. Thank you, universe, for warping time for us so that I can deliver to you everything that will help you make the most transformation so that you can be the happiest that you've ever been. Tonight is the night. This can actually shift your future. So I'm going to keep going so that you can really get the gift of what's happening tonight. Okay, so that's vision, okay? 2, clear blocks to that vision. So this is really important. This is one of the most important steps, and it's actually where I work the most with my clients, because these blocks, a lot of them are huge, and they're subconscious. Most of them are subconscious, so we don't even know that they're there. So there's 3 types of blocks that we get to, that are in the way of our vision. One is negative emotions. Those emotional triggers, anything that triggers you, that makes you feel contracted, that's a block. Any pain, and we're going to talk about each of these in a moment. The second, fears. And the third are beliefs, limiting beliefs. So we have negative emotions, fears, and limiting beliefs. So painful emotions, negative emotions. Think about either your ex, or if it has been a while, think about like a major disappointment that you've had. So think about that person or that experience, and just shout out what comes up for feelings. What do you feel when you think about your ex or that disappointing experience? I'll start.
We're supposed to say something.
Yeah, really. Actually, start writing it down. You can write it down. Anger. How could you do that to me? Sadness. Feeling unloved. Feeling rejected. Feeling abandoned. For some of us, it may be guilt. If I actually, in taking care of me, am I letting others down? Am I letting my kids down if I take care of me? Okay, guilt. Betrayal, feeling betrayed by the person I trusted the most. Any others that I have not mentioned that come to mind? Yeah.
Maybe confusion.
Confusion, yeah, feeling confused. Yeah. Okay. What happens is, these are big emotions. And most of us suppress those emotions. We don't want to feel those big feelings. Many of us are afraid of feeling those big feelings. I don't want to feel that big anger, or maybe the pain is too big. I don't know how to deal with that. And if I allow myself to deal with that, how can I function? Or I'm too busy to deal with that. I just need to keep going. I need to feed my family. I need to work. I need to do the groceries. I need to fold the laundry. I need, all these things. I don't even know how to deal with these big emotions. And what's the point anyway? But the problem with not dealing with these emotions is that they're still there. And other experiences, other people are going to trigger them. And let's say that you're feeling unloved. Somebody else may say something to you, and it may be totally unrelated, but you are going to feel unloved. They don't love you. Or you may feel like, I need to fix myself. There's something wrong with me. I need to change myself in order to be loved. Okay? And what happens is those emotions are there, that pain, that anger, all those emotions that we talked about are there because they are telling us that there is a part of us that is looking to be loved and brought back to love. And until we address them and love them and take care of them, let that anger be released, what happens is energetically, we are like energetic broadcasting stations. And there is a law called the law of attraction. Everything is energy, and this law says like energy attracts like energy. So you will continue to repeat the patterns, bring to you people that are going to make you feel unloved, that are going to abandon you, until you actually deal with that part of you that is feeling abandoned or unloved. And when you heal that part of you, then your energy is radiating, I am loved. No one will abandon me anymore. I won't abandon myself. And then the universe will reflect that new energy back to you. So it's a gift. So all those triggers are actually very important for us to address so that we can heal them and then be free and experience an even more joyful, loving life. All right. So quickly, those emotions that you just wrote down, the negative triggers, now you're aware that you have them, right? So what I would like you to do is imagine that in your hand you have love. Love magic, love dust. And sprinkle that over those negative emotions that you wrote down. And you can actually do it with your fingers or in your mind, just sprinkle love. Because my team tells me, when love appears, fear disappears. Love is the greatest healer. So as you are dusting those negative emotions with love, you're loving them. And you're saying to the universe, it is my choice to heal these. And you will start the process of healing those parts of you. And there's many other modalities that will go deeper into these parts of you that are hurting. And if that's something that really resonates with you, I can help you with that. That's my expertise. So we can talk later. And I'll tell you how we can work later together if that's something that's calling you. And when you heal these triggers, really your life changes. I felt a lot of anger and feeling of abandonment and feeling unloved, all that I went through. So I did the work. I healed those little Dumaris that were crying, that were angry, that felt unloved. And that, especially towards my ex, right? So as I did the work, I healed myself, I freed myself from that heaviness, and then what is happening now is that the relationship with my ex is really nice, you know. And if you read my book, it wasn't that nice for a while. But now that has healed. There's no more triggers. The other day, I was talking to him on the phone. He was giving me ideas for my work and how to like make my business, thrive and connections and do this and do that. I'm like, thank you so much. Dealing with him with arranging things for the kids is easy. It's like we're really friends again. But that would not have happened if I had not done the work. Okay, so moving on. Fears. Oh my gosh, there's so many fears. Fears of the future. So think about some fears that you may be experiencing now. So I'm gonna start, and then you can give me some of fears that come to your mind. Fear of rejection. Fear of not being liked. Fear of failure. What if it doesn't work? What if I'm not good enough? That's a big one. I'm not good enough for whatever. I'm not, will I find love again? Fear of being alone. Is there somebody out there that actually can love me and that I can love? Am I pretty enough? Am I smart enough? I don't know. It's like smart enough. There's so many fears. Any other fears that come to mind that, you find that it's like stop you? Yeah.
So I hurt myself on the job really bad.
Yeah.
And I had to quit work.
Yeah.
So my greatest fear is trying to get back out there to work, and am I going to hurt myself all over again?
Right.
It's huge.
Right. So you hurt yourself, and going back out there again, it's like, am I going to hurt myself again? Yes, absolutely. Thank you for sharing. So these fears, they actually keep us stuck. They paralyze us. It's like, I don't want to experience what I'm fearing, right? And another big thing is that what you fear, you're broadcasting energetically that fear into the universe. And what happens? The law of attraction, it's not personal, it's just principle. You will attract that fear to you. Okay. So that which you fear, you will attract.
The story I told myself,
Yes.
like Brene Brown says,
Yes.
right, is I was damaged. It was irretrievable. That stamped, divorced,
Yeah.
damaged.
Divorce, damaged, I'm a failure.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with me.
It was a story.
It was a story. And it is a story. And when you keep telling yourself that story, you're going to be attracting that. And people will come to you and say, wow, you're damaged. Maybe not in so many words, but in some way, they're going to reflect that back to you until you say, oh my gosh, that makes me feel bad, right? So there's a trigger for me to heal.
But when they do that, it fulfills my story. So
Absolutely.
stay locked in this dance.
You stay in that pattern until it gets painful enough that then you say, I need relief, I need help. And then the universe will bring you to a talk like this, or to a book, or something will bring you back to, this is too painful, I'm choosing differently. I'm choosing love. And all these that I'm talking about is about love. I'm speaking the language of love. The pain, the hurt, the anger, all those are based on fear or the lack of love. So love is the greatest healer. So everything that, the key here, the solution is love. So all these tools that I offer are all based on love. Because love is who you really are. And when you find your true self, when you discover that you really are love, you set yourself free. And then the universe says to you, yes, you are love, and you are loved. And then you're living your best life. Okay, so limiting beliefs. So what are beliefs? Beliefs are just thoughts that we keep thinking over and over. That's what a belief is. And we believe that beliefs are true. And the thing is that what you believe, you create. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The universe is like a genie saying, oh, that's what you believe? You're right, here you go. So it's so important that the thoughts that we think are loving, are empowering, are joyful. And they're based on infinite possibilities. Yes, you can. Yes, the universe loves me. Of course I can have that. I believe I need to work hard for money. Why? Because that's just the way it is? Really? Or is that a belief that has been passed down to you over and over through generations? Yeah, something to think about. And the work that I do is we uncover those limiting beliefs, we bust them, and we bring in the higher truth. And when things work well for somebody, when you look at somebody and you say like, wow, life is so easy for them, they're so lucky. It's not luck. It's universal law. It's energy. And that's what I have been discovering for all these years with major breakthroughs. And that's what I'm here to share with you. You can set yourself free from the fears, from the emotional triggers, and from the limiting beliefs so that you can embody who you really are. Who you really are. Who are you? Who are you? You're divinity itself. You're divine love. You're infinite possibilities. You're the creator itself in a human body who chose to come here to create a movie, to live a movie. You're the director. You are the actor. You're the producer. It's your movie. But we don't know that we are the directors of our movie. We don't even know it's a movie. Yeah. So what do you want your movie to look like? What do you want the characters in your movie to say, to do? Yeah. Okay. I want to share that I'm like my biggest client because I am living proof of that journey of transformation from seeing that this really dark time in my life was actually a gift and helped me free myself to create the most amazing life, right? It brought me actually to my true self to help me see who I really am. And I've also worked with other people, and they've had similar results. Like my beautiful friend and client, Amy. I remember Amy going through her divorce, calling me, Dumari, I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I'm afraid what's going to happen to me. I'm afraid I'm going to get hurt. I'm afraid for my kids. How am I going to make money and support myself? I'm afraid of being alone. Will I ever find love in my life again? Then another call. I'm so afraid. We're going through mediation. We're meeting with the lawyers. Like, I need to do this, and this needs to happen, and am I going to find a place that I love? And there's all these limitations. I'm like, Amy, let's connect with the truth. And this is what I'm getting. And she would hang up the phone feeling empowered, feeling hopeful, feeling inspired. Fast forward now. I want to say Amy's living a pretty awesome life. She lives in a beautiful home. She's having an amazing relationship with her kids. She found this pretty awesome guy. And she's starting a great job next month. Amy, how would you say you feel now?
I am
Happier
happier than I ever remember being.
than I ever remember being.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. And if you had thought that this was going to be you back when we had those first conversations, it would have been like, what? That's almost impossible. I cannot even imagine that. But here you are. Was it worth it, Amy?
Oh, yes. So worth it. So worth it.
Thank you for sharing. Yes, it was so worth it. Okay. How are we doing with time? 8:20? Okay, so we're almost done. Almost done. Third step, transforming to your vision. Transforming to your vision. Align with your vision. Again, it's an energetic alignment so that your thoughts, your words, and then your actions are all aligned with that higher vision. Okay? And I could go a lot into detail about how to align, but I'm going to give you an experience of it so that you can actually bring it into your souls, into your cells. Okay, are you ready for a treat?
100%.
Okay. So here I'm going to invite you to let go of all judgments. If you want to stay on your chairs, that's okay. If you want to stand up, that's okay. And maybe go in the back. I'm going to stay right here. Aligning energetically, just imagine, to give you a little preview, is you're like a radio station, right? And your energy is broadcasting. Your thoughts are broadcasting that vibration of the energy of the thoughts. So if you're broadcasting, I am not loved, there is not enough money, there is not good men out there, or good women out there, that's, you're tuning into a radio station called KLAC. Right? Now, that music is already playing on KLAC. It's playing somewhere out there. If your tuner is vibrating at that frequency, that's what you're going to hear. Okay? That's going to be your music, your song. When you align with your vision, you're going to align your energy with K-Rich. That's the station that you want, K-Rich, K-Joy, K-Love. You have some options here, all right? So, and that's already playing, it's already done. It's just a matter of you tuning your frequency into that station, that song, all right? So let's choose your song. And I'm going to invite you to allow this song to be playing for you. You have just started creating a life you absolutely love. Do you realize that? It can be simple. It can be easy. Are you willing to believe that it can be easy? And that willingness is the first step. Are you choosing to believe that it's easy and simple? Say, I choose. Are you choosing to be supported by the universe in every way?
She's there for me.
Woo! Are you choosing to love yourself first and foremost? Yes.
We're number one.
Woo! Yes, you are, God says. Okay. What's your biggest takeaway so far? We're done. We're almost done. I promise. And so go within everything that has transpired today. I'm just going to go like quickly. First thing that comes to your mind, Joyce, biggest takeaway.
A leap of faith.
Leap of faith.
So I'm jumping, and I know I'm going to be okay, but I don't know what it looks like.
Yes, don't know if it's going to be okay, but know that you're going to be okay. It doesn't matter what it looks like or don't know the details.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Yes. You can do this. Yes, you can. And you don't have to do it alone. You're so supported and loved.
Yep.
Awesome. Yes.
Letting go.
Letting go. Anything that is not aligned with that higher vision from your soul.
I've been trying.
You're choosing to let go now.
Gotta work on it a little bit.
Okay, choosing to let go.
Feel loved and attracted.
Feel loved and attracted. Love it. Yes. Denise.
I was gonna say that too, letting go of negative beliefs, but also embracing the truth.
Letting go of negative beliefs and embracing the truth. Love it. Yes. Yeah.
Believing I deserve it.
Believing I deserve it. Totally. Yes, because you do.
Letting go, clearing the blocks.
Letting go and clearing the blocks. Absolutely. And so it is.
All
Yeah.
coming back to love.
All coming back to love. It is all about love. Yes, it is all about love. Anything is possible when you accept and allow the infinite power of love within you. Know that you're supported. And if you feel called to getting extra support in living a life that you love, I'm here for you. I can help you connect with your soul's highest vision for your life. I can help you clear those subconscious blocks. And I can help you fully align energetically and in all ways, thoughts, words, actions, with that higher vision. Are you ready to open the gift that the universe is giving you, the gift of love? And knowing that that challenge was actually a gift? Are you willing to unwrap that gift, open it up, and really step into it and wear it? That gift brought you here. And it reminded you that you are the director of your movie and that you have that power within you. So I'm going to invite you that if you feel called to, I'm here for you. I'm offering complimentary calls so that I can get to know where you're at and how I can best serve you. And for those listening on the video, you can go to my website, empoweryoufromwithin.com. That's empower letter U from within.com, and sign up for a Let's Chat discovery call, Empower You discovery call. And let's connect, because I am here to support you, to be who you really are, the true you, and create a life that you absolutely love. Thank you so much, guys.